Chosen one, stop. Open immediately. You are about to lose God's hand if you skip this. Listen to me, right now. I am not asking, I am calling. This is not just another moment on your screen. This is a divine interruption, a heavenly warning wrapped in mercy. You were led here because your spirit is standing on a trembling edge. If you scroll past this, if you turn your heart away now, you may not realize what you are pushing away. My hand has been on you. But child, my hand will not stay where it is continually ignored. Comment Amen if you're receiving this right now. The words you're about to hear are not just information, they are intervention. You've been drifting, delaying, doubting. I've been patient. I've waited as you wrestled. I watched you smile in public and cry in secret. I saw the weariness in your faith and the fire fading in your prayer life. But now I say to you, stop. Open your ears. Open your heart. Because you are on the edge of something you cannot afford to miss. A breakthrough I placed right before you. A door I cracked open in the spirit. But if you ignore this, that door may shut. My hand has covered you from things you didn't even know were hunting you. That car that didn't crash. That betrayal that didn't break you. That anxiety that didn't steal your mind. That wasn't luck. That was me. But here's the truth you don't want to face. My covering is tied to your connection. If you disconnect from me, you walk out from under the very protection that's been keeping your life from falling apart. You are about to lose my hand if you keep living like I don't matter. If you believe I'm still speaking, comment 1111 now. I am speaking clearly today because the enemy has made plans. You don't see it yet, but I see it forming in the dark. A distraction, a delay, a deception, and his goal is simple: to separate you from me, to pull you just far enough from my presence that you stop hearing my voice, to get you to depend on yourself, your feelings, your plans. But child, your plans won't protect you. Your wisdom won't win this battle. Only my hand can keep what's coming from destroying you. You have no idea how close you came to danger last week. You don't even know the trap that was set in front of you. But my hand stepped in. My spirit whispered to turn the other way. I rearranged time and schedules to keep you from what was meant to take you out. I did all that without your awareness. That's how much I love you. But now I need your awareness. Now I need your full attention. This is not a season to live half-hearted. This is not the time to play with sin, with pride, with bitterness. Do you feel that stirring in your chest? That's me. That's my spirit, trying to shake you out of sleep. You've been walking like you're tired, living like you're empty, praying like you're unsure. But you are not weak. You are not forsaken. You are my chosen one. I didn't bring you this far just to watch you fade into confusion. I've marked you with purpose. I've anointed you for a time such as this. But you must come back to the fire. You must come back to the secret place. You've made excuses for why you haven't prayed. You've numbed yourself with distractions and called it peace. You've scrolled through hours of content, hoping to feel something. But what your soul is starving for can't be downloaded. It's me. I am your portion. I am your peace. I am your shelter and your shield. And if you keep putting me last, you will feel the emptiness take over. Because no one and nothing else can carry what your heart is holding. I see the fear in you. The fear of missing out. The fear of losing people. The fear of failing. But the greatest loss isn't failing. The greatest loss is forfeiting my presence. The greatest failure is living without me. You keep asking for blessings, for miracles, for healing. But those things flow from my hand. If you walk away from my hand, what will you have left? Don't let your pride or your pain push you out of my reach. My child, I am not angry with you. I am pleading with you, because I see the cliff you're walking toward. And though your steps look steady, your soul is slipping. I've been whispering in dreams, I've been nudging you in quiet moments, but now I speak loudly. If you keep ignoring me, you will lose more than just a feeling. You will lose direction. You will lose divine timing. You will lose peace that no storm can shake. Don't gamble with my presence. You are still breathing because of my mercy. You are still standing because I upheld you. When others left, I remained. When you lost hope, I held you. When you stopped believing in yourself, I believed in you. I still do. But belief alone doesn't bring breakthrough. Obedience does. Humility does. Consistency does. You cannot keep asking me for more when you are giving me less. I want your heart, not just your hands. I have blessings waiting for you that your mind cannot even comprehend. Open doors, sudden favor, unexpected healing, but those are not random. They are tied to my hand, and right now, my hand is ready to move again. But you must stay close. You must choose me, even when it's hard. Even when it's lonely. Even when no one else understands your yes, because your yes is the key. Your surrender is the sound that unlocks heaven. The people around you may not know what you're carrying. They may mock your faith. They may question your silence. But I see you. I know every tear you've cried when no one was watching. I count them, I store them, I respond to them. You are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are chosen. Not because you are perfect, but because I am merciful. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate, because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. Now listen closely. In the next few days, you will face a moment that will test everything. A phone call, a temptation, a decision that seems small but carries weight. Don't move without me. Don't answer from your emotions. Wait for my whisper. If you follow my voice, you will avoid the trap. If you trust my timing, you will see the breakthrough. But if you ignore this, the consequence will not be light. Comment 222 if you're still with me right now. This is your moment of decision. My hand is open, my presence is near, but you must respond. Don't wait for another confirmation. Don't wait for someone else to agree. This is between me and you. I am enough, and I am speaking now. And child, before you continue, I ask you to like this video, not for me, but so it can reach someone else who's hanging by a thread, someone who needs this word as much as you do. Let your act of faith become someone else's miracle, not to punish, not to shame, but to restore. This is your moment of realignment, because I am not just the God of comfort, I am the God of correction. And when I correct, it's because I love you too much to let you keep walking into harm's way. You are dangerously close to forfeiting what I prepared for you. Not because you are evil, not because you failed too much, but because distraction has replaced devotion. And the longer you remain distant, the colder your heart becomes. Don't let the enemy lie to you and say you're too far gone. Don't let him convince you I've stopped caring. I would not have sent this word to you if I had given up on you. I never left. But you've been wandering with your back turned, eyes closed to my movements, ears blocked from my voice. You've been living on old faith, on memories of moments when you felt me in the past. But what I want to do now is fresh. It's not recycled. It's new oil, new fire, new vision. But I cannot pour new wine into a heart that is stiff with pride, cluttered with idols, or bound by fear. I need you to come to me fully. Not just when you're desperate, not just when you're broken. But even now, especially now, I see the way you've been handling pain on your own, smiling for others while quietly unraveling inside, pretending to be strong when your spirit is tired. You don't have to carry it alone. You never did. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light. But you've been carrying burdens I never asked you to, and they are breaking you. You've been listening to voices that don't speak my truth, advice that sounds spiritual but is empty of my power. I am calling you back to me. You've been praying for clarity, yet ignoring my conviction. You ask me to speak, but only if it fits your comfort. You ask me to guide you, but only on paths you prefer. But that's not surrender, child. That's control. And control is costing you my peace. I do not bless manipulation. I do not move when your faith is buried under conditions. I move when your heart is open and your will is laid down. There is a path I laid before you, a way that is narrow but rich in favor. But you cannot walk it with pride in your pocket. You cannot step forward carrying everyone's opinions and your past disappointments. I need your hands empty. I need your spirit uncluttered. Only then can I release what I have prepared for you. What I'm about to do in your life will require full focus. You cannot afford divided loyalty in this season. Comment 555 if you know this is for you. Your confirmation is not in another sign. Your confirmation is in how this is piercing your heart. That weight you feel, that pull to cry, that's not emotion. That's a divine encounter. My presence is reaching through the noise of your day, through the pain of your past, and grabbing hold of you now. Because I don't want your story to end in regret. I want it to erupt in redemption. I want to remind you, you are not disqualified. You are not damaged goods. You are not behind. My timing is different than your timing. What looks like delay to you has been development. With me, I have been pruning your soul, shaping your mind, stripping your pride, not to hurt you, but to prepare you, because the blessing I want to give you would crush the version of you that refused to grow. But now, you are almost ready. You thought I was being silent, but I was building in silence. You thought I forgot, but I was forming the right people, the right moments, the right conditions. Because when I release what I've stored up for you, it will not come in pieces. It will come full, complete, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. You will see why the waiting was necessary. You will see why I said no to some doors, why I delayed some answers. It was love, it was protection. But I need you to come back, fully, immediately. This is not about attending a church or checking off religious duties. This is about returning to me in the quiet, in the secret place, where no one sees but everything shifts, where your heart becomes soft again, where your ears hear me clearly, where your strength is restored. You've been trying to draw from empty wells, but I am the living water. I still call you mine. No mistake, no failure, no detour has changed your identity in my eyes. But you have allowed the enemy to convince you that your worth depends on your works, that your value is attached to performance. It's not. It's attached to my Son. Jesus paid for your shame. He broke the curse. He tore the veil, and He is still interceding for you, still pleading with the Father on your behalf. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. This is a rescue mission, not just a warning. I am here to rescue your focus, to rescue your calling, to rescue the joy that's been buried under anxiety and pressure. Let me in again. Invite me to reign over your day. Don't start another morning without me. Don't end another night without talking to me. Your life depends on this connection. The road ahead will not be easy, but with me, it will be possible. You will be misunderstood. You will be rejected. But you will not be abandoned. I will send help. I will raise up support. I will go ahead of you and make the crooked places straight. I will silence the accuser. I will vindicate you when it matters. But you must keep walking in obedience even when it hurts. I am building something in you that cannot be shaken. A faith that stands when storms hit. A boldness that doesn't bend when pressure comes. A love that reflects my heart. And all of it is being formed in this moment of surrender. You think it's small, but it's everything. Your yes is shaking things in the spirit. Your return is breaking chains. Angels are responding to your faith. I chose you for this. Before you were born, before you knew your own name, I already called you by mine. You were not an accident. You were assigned. And now, that assignment is awakening again. What was dormant is rising. What was lost is being restored. What was broken is being rebuilt, not by your power, but by my spirit. It is not over. The fog that's been over your life is lifting, and my light is beginning to break through. That's why the pressure increased lately. That's why the warfare around you became so intense. Because the enemy could sense what you were about to step into, and he feared it. He feared your restoration. He feared your obedience. He feared your return to me. Because he knows that when my hand is fully on you again, nothing he throws at you can prosper. He knows that when my presence surrounds you, no curse, no gossip, no lie can hold you. That's why the attack came after your confidence, your mind, your relationships. Not because you were weak, but because you were chosen. And chosen ones are always targeted. I'm uncovering things now. Things you didn't see, people you didn't discern, motives you ignored. I allowed certain things to fall apart, not to hurt you, but to protect you. Some doors didn't open because the people behind them didn't have clean hands. Some friendships ended because they were not aligned with your calling. You cried over things I removed, but if you saw what I saw, you would have praised me instead. Your protection came through your pain, but now it's time to rebuild. With me, in my timing, according to my instruction. No more rushing, no more chasing after what doesn't carry my presence, no more forcing what I never sent. I am doing something new. And the blueprint for this season will not come from others. It will come directly from me. You will not be able to copy your way into breakthrough. This one requires revelation. You've been in survival mode, just trying to make it through. But I did not call you to survive. I called you to rise, to carry authority, to walk in power, to speak with boldness, to love with purity, to move with purpose. But for that to happen, your foundation must be rebuilt, not on feelings, not on trends, but on my word. I want you to return to my word like never before. Not just reading out of routine, but seeking like your life depends on it, because it does. There are answers hidden in plain sight, waiting to be revealed to a hungry heart. Don't wait for another voice. Don't chase another opinion. Come to me, open the word, and I will begin to pour again. You've been asking for a sign, but child, you are the sign. Your survival is the sign. Your sensitivity right now is the sign. You've gone through what others didn't survive. You kept walking when others gave up. You still believe, even if just a little, and that mustard seed is enough. I can work with it. I can move mountains with it, but you must place it in my hands. Comment 999 right now if this is speaking directly to your spirit. Not because I need your response, but because your agreement activates something in the spirit realm. When you type it, you're saying, yes to me. You're saying, God, I'm listening. God, I surrender. And when you truly surrender, I truly begin to move. There's a window opening, a moment in time where I'm shifting things fast. Alignments, opportunities, healing, clarity, it's coming quickly. But this window requires obedience. Delayed obedience in this season will be just as dangerous as disobedience. Don't wait until it's convenient. Don't hesitate because it's unfamiliar. When I say move, move. When I say let go, release. When I say speak, open your mouth. I will confirm. I will cover you. You've been stuck in cycles that I never intended for you. Cycles of emotional highs and spiritual lows. Cycles of seeking me when you're desperate and forgetting me when you're distracted. But I am breaking those patterns now. I am building consistency in your soul, because consistent hearts are where I dwell deeply, not because you are perfect, but because you are positioned. Do not confuse perfection with proximity. I never asked you to be perfect. I asked you to be near. Draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. My presence will transform you over time. You don't need to fix everything before coming back. You just need to come back with honesty, with brokenness, with hunger. That is enough. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You feel like you've been hidden, like others are being promoted while you're being passed over. But I say to you, I have not forgotten your faithfulness. I saw every time you gave when you barely had. I watched when you served with a pure heart while others took credit. I recorded every time you chose peace instead of clapping back. Your reward is not in the hands of people. It is in mine. I am preparing a table before you in the presence of those who misunderstood you. Not to shame them, but to show that I was with you the whole time. Your elevation is not about revenge, it's about redemption. I will redeem your name. I will restore the time. I will refill your joy, not with substitutes, but with substance. You've tasted emptiness. Now you will taste fulfillment. The storm you went through didn't drown you. It deepened you. It taught you how to pray with power. It taught you how to worship through silence. It broke your pride. It awakened your purpose. That storm made you into the vessel I needed for this next assignment. What you thought would break you actually built you. This is the shift, right here, right now, where your story turns. Where your past no longer holds the pen. Where my promises start to unfold, not just in theory, but in reality. Stay close to me. Keep your eyes fixed. Don't look back. Don't return to what I delivered you from. There's nothing for you there. You are entering a season where small steps will lead to big shifts, where little acts of obedience will lead to major breakthroughs, where quiet prayer will open loud doors. Trust me in the small, obey me in the quiet, and I will reward you in the open. They will see what I've been doing in secret. Comment 1010 if you're walking into this new season with me. Let the enemy know you are not backing down. Let your fear know that faith has risen again. Let your past know it no longer holds authority. You are not who you used to be. You are becoming who I always said you were. Don't mistake the silence for absence. I have been working in the invisible places, setting up divine appointments, preparing hearts, moving obstacles you didn't know were blocking you. You think nothing is happening, but I've been moving mountains on your behalf. But this is the moment that matters most, because just before the shift, the enemy speaks louder. Just before the breakthrough, discouragement intensifies. And just before the release, many people give up. Don't be one of them. Don't give up here. Your pain has not been in vain. The tears you've cried in the middle of the night have watered seeds of purpose. The doors that closed didn't reject you, they redirected you. The people who left didn't abandon you, they made room for the ones I'm sending. You are not forgotten, you are being prepared, and the time is approaching quickly where everything will begin to make sense. You've been asking me why it had to happen this way. Soon you'll see. I never waste your wounds. Comment 1515 if this word is hitting where it hurts but healing at the same time, because that's what my presence does. It confronts and comforts, it wounds and it binds up. I do not correct to crush, I correct to create something holy out of what's been broken. I am not ashamed of your scars. I use them, I transform them, I redeem them. You've tried to carry too much alone. I never asked you to be your own savior. I never asked you to figure it all out. I am the one who parts seas. I am the one who shuts the mouths of lions. I am the one who brings down walls with a shout. Why are you trying to fix in the flesh what must be handled in the spirit? Why are you relying on your intellect when the answer requires intimacy? I want you to pray again. Really pray. Not just quick words. I want your heart. I want your honesty. Tell me what you're scared of. Tell me where it hurts. I can handle your doubts. I'm not offended by your fears, but I need your presence, not your performance. You don't need perfect words to reach me. You just need a willing heart. The enemy wants you numb. He wants you to settle, to stop praying bold prayers, to stop expecting miracles, to stop declaring victory, because if he can dull your hope, he can distract your purpose. But I say to you, stir up your faith again. Speak life over your situation. Speak healing over your body. Speak restoration over your family. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. Use yours with authority. There are angels moving now, activated by the sound of faith. Even when it feels like nothing is shifting, your obedience sends ripples through the spirit realm. You're not waiting in vain. You're not believing in vain. Every act of obedience is building something. Every time you chose to forgive, you were breaking chains. Every time you resisted temptation, you were gaining ground. Every time you worshipped through pain, you were unlocking something eternal. I am proud of you, not because you are perfect, but because you've kept walking through the fog, through the fatigue, through the silence. You kept going, and that matters more than you know. Faithfulness in the dark is what qualifies you for promotion in the light. You may not feel ready, but I am the one who makes you ready. Stop measuring your potential by your feelings. I see your end from the beginning. This next season is not about proving yourself to people. It's about walking with me at a deeper level. You don't need everyone to understand you. You don't need applause. You don't need validation from broken sources. I have already affirmed you. I have already chosen you. And when I open a door, no one can shut it. When I call you, no one can cancel it. Comment 1717 if you're stepping into agreement with this right now, not later, not someday, but now. Because faith is now. Faith acts, faith declares, faith obeys. You don't need to know every step. You just need to say yes to the next one, and I will reveal the rest in time. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. Let me lead you again. Let me take the weight off your shoulders. I know what you need before you even speak it. I know the prayers you haven't even dared to pray yet. I know the dreams you buried because you got tired of disappointment, and I say to you, dream again, pray again, believe again. You're not too late. You didn't miss it. I don't operate on your clock. I work in divine timing, and right now, heaven's clock is striking a shift. A divine reversal is in motion. What the enemy meant for evil, I'm turning for good. What looked like a delay is becoming a divine setup. The things that seemed stuck are about to move suddenly. But stay in me, abide in me, trust in me. Your hands may be trembling, but your spirit is awakening, and I will use your weakness to show my strength. I will take your broken pieces and create something beautiful. I will fill the empty places and restore the years the locusts have eaten. This is not just motivation. This is your reality if you believe. Now, I want you to prepare, not panic, prepare. Make room in your heart. Clear the space in your schedule. Open your ears. I am about to speak strategy. I am about to release instruction, and those who are ready will move in power. Those who are listening will walk in breakthrough. This is not for the casual believer. This is for the surrendered one. What I'm doing in your life requires focus. Guard your gates. Watch what you entertain. Watch who you listen to. Not every voice is safe. Not every opportunity is from me, and not every open door leads to destiny. Discernment will protect what I'm building in you. Stay sensitive. Stay alert. This is your time. Not because you earned it, but because I said so. I am the God who redeems time. I am the God who makes all things new, and I am breathing on you right now. My spirit is stirring something deep within you. Let it rise, let it speak, let it lead. My voice still speaks, but not above the chaos you allow. You've made room for so many voices, and none of them are feeding your soul. They are draining your focus, your joy, your faith. I need you to be still, not just quiet, but surrendered. Because I am not going to shout over your distractions. My whisper comes to the one who waits, who watches, who listens. This is where I need you now, in position, ready, expectant. There's something I need you to understand. The battles you've been facing are not random. They are targeted. They're not because you're weak. They're because you're carrying something holy. Something dangerous to darkness. The enemy isn't fighting you because of where you are. He's fighting you because of where you're going. He saw the anointing. He sensed the shift. And now he's doing all he can to derail you before you arrive.